Well, good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino RHino Beer Review. You have the Rhino, and I'm going to look at a beer that was brought to me by the one and the only Greg. This beer is from the Bellwoods Brewing Company. We all love Bellwoods, right? Yeah, yay, Bellwoods. Anyway, this is a barrel-aged Brett Saison, and this is their Farmageddon. And the art on this bottle is fucking amazing. There's the farm, there's the alien above it about to destroy it. Well, it is destroying it. It's zapping the silo with a laser. That's pretty awesome. ABV on this is 7.2. It is a 500 milliliter bottle. I do believe this was over $10. I'd have to go get the list to be sure. I'm just going to quickly do a Weiss roll just in case. Just in case. Today's glassware is going to be, well, I've been drinking a lot lately out of the Sierra Nevada / Dogfish Head IPA butt plug glass. So I thought I'd drink out of the other glass. It's basically the exact same, just the stamp is a little different at the bottom. And that is the stout glass from Rogue and Left Hand. Now, you know, if Rogue was in on it, it's going to be a great product. Yeah. Anyway, let's pop the Saison open and let's give her a shot, shall we? Lots of smoke coming off of there. Lots of smoke. I don't know if the camera caught any of it, but lots of smoke. Lots of smoke. It's like my mother's visit. I'll pour it slowly because if I don't, it's going to just create so much head that it's not funny, because that is kind of what the glasses are designed for. Not so much as the IPA glass, but they are designed to make quite the amount of head, and as you see, that much head is what's expected. But usually once you get pouring in these things, you're not pouring slow enough and you get a lot more than that. So I'd rather have a little underhead in my glass than too much. Ooh, and that's a nice snap, crackle, pop in there. Look at that beer, though. Look at that beer. That is beautiful. That is beautiful, guys. Beautiful bright white head. Beautiful straw color. Little bits floating, not see-through at all. It is opaque, it is unfiltered. It is a pretty beer. Smell? Now the Brett's taken over, you get that funk. That funk is there, that barnyard funk. A little sour note, barnyard funk, white pepper. White pepper, clove, barnyard funk, slightly sour. Tiny touch of honeydew. And a tiny touch of berries. Smells beautiful. Let's try it. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Second barrel-aged Saison I've had in just as many days, and second one I quite enjoy. Price point of this, oh, I should go get that piece of paper, but it's too far away. But I believe, fuck it, you guys get to sit here for a second. Okay, so the two barrel-aged Saisons I've had, this one and the one from Black Oak, So Black Oak's Barrel Aged Saison was $10. This one, Farmageddon, $9. So, $1 difference, but you are getting 150 milliliters less. The Brett does add a different characteristic to this than the gooseberries added to the one from Black Oak. They're both very good. I would probably give the Black Oak one, taste-wise for me, I would probably give it the push ahead. Beer-wise, I see this one advertised more often throughout the year, so this one is one that you seem to be able to get more often, which might give it the edge in if I ever put them head to head and how I thought of them. But they both taste very good. This one actually reminds me of a like bourbon barrel aged beer. It's probably a wine barrel because wine barrels work so well with saisons, especially when you're adding Brett. But some of the flavors coming off are reminding me kind of a bourbon barrel. The Black Oak one reminded me of ice wine, and the gooseberries were in there, and it was a Pinot Noir barrel. This one, and you get the pepperiness, you get the cloves, you get a little zest of lemon. You get that slight sour and that slight funk from the Brett. It's a beautiful, beautiful beer, but you're also getting some vanilla and some oak, and that vanilla comes in with a nice, like, almost molasses and caramel type of flavor with it, which makes me think bourbon. I'm not saying that that's what's in this. Again, I'm not saying that's what they aged it in, because I don't know, but I'm just saying that the flavors it's giving off are making my mind click to bourbon, not to wine per se. The Brett thing makes me think of wine. The beer style itself makes me think of wine, but the flavors coming from the barrel make me think bourbon. But yeah, that lemon zest is beautiful in there, and the pepperiness, the cloves, the vanilla, the oak, everything just mixes so fucking well in this, and it's 7.2% alcohol, and you wouldn't know that because it doesn't sneak up on you or anything. It's just there. It tastes like a 4% alcohol saison. It really does. It's a beautiful, beautiful beer. Out of 10, I have to give it a 9. I have to give it a 9 out of 10. Basically, I gave Black Oaks a 9 out of 10, and I like them both quite a lot, just for slightly different reasons. But yeah, I'm thinking that barrel aging a Saison is the way to go. You can give me a normal Saison, I'm like, it's a Saison. But just like how ESBs were proven by the great people at Innocent Gun to be a great barrel aging beer, I think that these two breweries in the Toronto area have shown that Saisons are an amazing barrel aging beer. Not that a lot of us didn't know that already, but I think they've shown that they can be commercial successes, and that, at least for my taste buds, they are better than the original. So with that all being said, thank you very much for watching. 9 out of 10 on this. Thank you, Greg, for grabbing it. This is an excellent beer, and at $9 a bottle, it isn't that bad. Hell, this barrel-aged, with Brett added, Farmageddon Saison is cheaper than the Osthaus Saison on its own, but the Osthaus Saison is in the $7.50, not a $500. But then you go up to the $6.50, which is the Black Oak one at $10, and it's still cheaper than the Farmhouse Saison from Osthaus. So it all comes down to what your taste is, what you feel is reasonable. But I'm just saying these two barrel-aged Saisons, though both in smaller bottles, even though some not so much smaller bottles, are, for me personally, a much better beer. And for some of you it might be too, and it's barrel aged, so that adds a little bit to the price. Yeah, so 9 out of 10. Thank you very much, guys. Cheers.